The Indigenous Respiratory Outreach Care, or IROC team, referred to in this film, are doctors, nurses, respiratory scientists, allied health staff, and health workers who are specially trained in lung health. In consultation with elders and local community members, the IROC team visits some Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities where they don't have specialist staff to provide lung health clinics.
I can't breathe anymore. Good on you, my son. Oh, dear. Oh, good on you, my son, brother.
Hey, Dad, what's the matter?
It's nothing. I'll be right.
Kenny! Kenny, my baby! I don't know how many times I've been telling you, but you never listen. How many times I've been telling you?
There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong? There was a time when you used to run around all day. Now look at you.
I'm as fit as I ever was.
You're still fit, but it's your breathing. I keep telling you something's up, but you never hear me. Look at your boy. He's worried too. If you won't listen to me, then listen to him. He wants his dad around. You know, you keep on like this, you won't be around for Christmas.
Okay, I know I'm worried about that, but if I go see someone, they might send me away.
Look, I know you're worried. I mean, there's no shame in that. I know who we need. We need the IROC team.
The who?
The IROC team. The Lung Health and Chest Mob. Look.
Oh, the IROC team. Deadly.
Oh no, eyes front, Puffin Billy. This is serious.
What is this IROC team anyway?
IROC is deadly respiratory care and deadly communities for deadly people by deadly teams. If you've got breathing problems, you see the IROC team and they will check you out and help you.
Hey, look, it's probably just a cold coming along. I'll be all right.
Maybe it's just a cold or an infection, but if you've been having problems for a while, then you should get it checked out. It's better this way because the sooner we know, then the sooner we can start to fix it. Look, breathing problems are different for everyone. Some people have asthma, others are born with trouble. Some people, they smoke too much. There's all sorts of different reasons.
Hey, brother, where is the IROC thing? I don't like leaving my country. I don't like going to hospital.
Let's just take things one step at a time. We'll go on a pretend journey, see what happens. You see this football? It's magic.
Let's look into it and see, hey?
IROCs are everywhere. There's loads of deadly places you can go and see them, like the Community Health Centre, or Aboriginal Medical Service, or the hospital. Lots of different people might need to see the IROC team for different reasons, because breathing problems are not all the same. Breathing problems can happen to anyone, young or old. Look at the people here. We got Maria and her little girl who has asthma. They live on Horn Island. Then over here is Mercy on Mornington. She's 18, healthy and happy, but has noticed her chest gets tight these days. And here's Louis. He's from up Warrabinda. He's 38 and he's smoked for a fair while, which is no good. He's been gasping and coughing a lot lately. Louis's wife got scared with him coughing all the time, and finally he agreed to go to the local health centre. Just going in for a checkup doesn't mean you have to go away or into a hospital. And the sooner you see someone, the better, so they can tell what's going on and start to make you right. First time in the community health centre, they made a time for the IROC team to see him. Now, Louis come back and IROC is gonna check him out. It's really important that he's come back for his appointment, because if he leaves things too long, then he might get worse.
Very easy, like I said, you just have to breathe. Keep going.
Maria's little girl has been getting more wheezy these days. It's sad, but Maria is a really good mum, and she loves her little girl. Asthma is a problem which can be looked after with the right medicine. As parents, we have to look out for our young ones. So she sees the local healthcare worker, and together they make a time to go and see the IROC team at a health service on TI. It's not far, and Maria has been before, because her little girl has had asthma all her life. With help from the IROC team on TI and the local healthcare team here, Maria gets all the things she needs all the time to help make her little girl better.
Mercy doesn't know what's wrong, but she wasn't like this before. She sees her local healthcare worker, who checks Mercy with some basic tests and takes a look at her breathing. Her boyfriend has come with her today. He's a good fella, and he's looking out for Mercy. She feels better because he's there with her, and bringing a family member or a friend is okay to do as well. The healthcare worker makes an appointment for Mercy to go to Mount Isa. It's really important because that's the closest place where someone from the IROC team can check her breathing with specialized equipment. Then they'll know what's wrong, so she can start to fix the problem.
So seeing the health worker first is the first step then?
Yeah, it's easy to do, and these people will know what to do next.
Yeah, it's okay. But I'm worried about what's coming up next.
Well, if you keep your big trap shut, we will find out. Come on, big fella. Let that football tell that story.
The healthcare worker and the IROC member at Warrabinda decided Louis should go to Rocky for some more tests, so they made him an appointment. He's there now. His wife has come with him, and that's okay. At Rocky, the IROC team want to hear Louis breathing with a stethoscope, and also do some special tests which is normal to do. They'll ask Louis a lot of questions, and it's important he answers them all. He can ask all the questions he wants as well, and they'll tell him the answers he needs to know. After a while, he sees those pictures on the chart, and this helps the team explain what's going on. Yarning with the IROC team is important, and he's got to say things truthfully, like how many smokes he's been having. That way he can get the best care. The team make him feel good while he's there. But Louie's been smoking for a while, and that's no good. The IROC team reckon he needs more tests on some very special equipment, and that means he will need to go on a big trip to Brisbane. He doesn't want to go to Brisbane, but the healthcare worker or hospital liaison officer talked to him and explained that they don't have the gear to do the very special test here in Rocky. It's sad he has to leave his country, but it's for the best, and it's really important. He's got a family, and they want to see him get better too. Louis doesn't need to go alone. He can take one family member or a friend with him for support, and he's going to take his country with him too.
So because Dad not breathing good, he have to go away?
No, not for sure. Not everyone has to go away. Not everyone's breathing problems are the same. Maybe when the IROC team check out your dad, it will be simple and he can stay here. The main thing is to find out what's going on so he can start to get better.
But I got my own healing people here. They can make me better.
That's true. That means you're lucky because you got more people around you to help you. You can see your people and the IROC team. You can see both. Maybe IROC can talk to your people too. Talking about the problem is the first step to healing, and listening to your spirit is important.
That'll be good if I could take one family with me. Okay, what happens next?
Well, for Louis, the hospital liaison officer at Rocky and the healthcare worker at his community help by telling him what he needs from when he leaves until when he comes back. This means help organizing tickets to travel on the road and in the air, and what to take, like money and the right type of clothes.
And as I said, just ask for the Indigenous.
Also, there's help for things like what to expect when he gets there, exactly where he has to go and what time.
Are they just like us?
Just like us.
For this fella, it's kind of like a big adventure, and he can talk to his elders about it too. Plus his wife will go with him, and he's got his country with him too. He's going to be okay, and we'll come back and see Louis in a minute. Hey look, Maria and her little girl are travelling over to TI. They love to go over the water. Look how happy they are. And now, Marie and their little girl are at the TI Health Service. The IROC team asked a lot of questions and figured out that because it was getting colder, Maria's little girl just needs to change her medication a bit. Maria wasn't sure how to use her baby's puffer and spacer properly, and by talking a lot, they figured out what the problem was. The weather can affect breathing problems a lot too. And because it's a little bit cold at night now, the IROC team made some changes to the little girl's asthma plan. Maria and her daughter are going to be just fine, and they can go straight back home, but only after Maria does some shopping. And now look at this! Mercy is high in the sky like a bird. Look at the sweet wind in her hair. It's not too far to Mount Isa Hospital for her. Here's Mercy at the Mount Isa Hospital Outpatients Department. All the things she does here will test her breathing.
Nice one. Excellent. Well done. And that's what the tube is.
Mercy is holding the handpiece. The respiratory nurse gives her plenty of instruction, so they get the tests just right, and together they can learn more about any problems that Mercy might have. Once the tests are done, results are printed off and given to the doctor, who will talk some more and explain everything that is going on. It might take some time to figure out what the problem is, and the doctor might like to talk to some other doctors later on. For now, Mercy can go and see her friend, where she's staying the night. Tomorrow, she'll fly back to her home, her family, and her boyfriend.
It's good this fella got family, but do you have to go a long way?
He does, but not really. Here, take a look.
This is the first part of Louis's journey. Look at him go. He never really leaves his country. Not really.
Soon he'll be in the air as well, like Mercy was. And the giant eagle will take him to Brisbane. He knows what to do when he lands and how to get to a place where he needs to stay. If he hasn't got family or friends to stay with, there are places he can go, and this will have been planned with the healthcare workers before Louis left his country. Louis's never been this far before. He was a bit scared at the start, but now it's like a big adventure, and it's good his wife is with him. There are liaison officers here in Brisbane to meet with Louis and assist him.
I don't like to do the test. The hospital looked too big to me.
The equipment is all different for the tests you might need to have. Some of it is small and some of it is big. Look here, and I'll tell you more.
Some people, they don't need to go all the way to Brisbane. The doctor will know how far you need to travel. Maybe you don't need to go anywhere at all. Maybe it's only as far as the next hospital. For Louis, Brisbane was the best place for him, and once his tests are done, he'll be able to go home. He meets with some people there, like a doctor, and they talk to him about the tests they need to do. Tests will be different for everybody, but they are all important to do. That doctor fella might ask all the same questions again, like the IROC team did when he was back home and in Rocky. But it's no bother, and it's important to ask questions. He can ask them too, and find out all he wants to know. Sometimes you might need to wear special clothes, but don't worry, because lots of people have to do this when they go for tests. Louis's clothes and belongings are safe at the hospital. Sometimes the machines they use can be really big, but there's nothing to worry about. People use them all the time, every day of the year. When the tests are done, Louis will have to be managed in the right way, and the doctors and the IROC team will all work together to try and make sure Louis has the best treatment to help make him better. For Louis, he has to try hard and give up the smokes. It's not easy, but if he can try, then that will help him a lot. Sometimes the best treatment for our problems begins with us and taking responsibility for what we do. Soon, Louis and his wife will be back in their country. Both Louis and Mercy will have to do follow-up appointments at their local community health centre or Aboriginal medical service. Follow-up appointments and doing just what the doctor tells you is very important. Mercy and Louis might have to take medication, and exercise might be involved as well, depending on what the best treatment is.
If you've got breathing problems, get yourself checked out by the IROC team, and then just take it one step at a time.
I know all this anyway.
I know everything.
Whoa, that's scary.
Hey! Okay, sweet cheeks, you big burnt piece of toast. Let's go and see IROC, cause you rock.
Come on, Dad, let's go see IROC.
Okay.
Remember, if you or your child have breathing problems, such as short wind or a cough that won't go away, you need to see your local health worker. The health worker will organise for you or your child to see the nurse or doctor at your local health service. If taking bits of country away with you, like parts of a plant, please check with the Australian Government's Department of Agriculture, Fisheries and Forestry first before leaving. In some places, there are certain items that you cannot take away from country.
It's a beach out. Okay, that's right. You too can have hair like me. Eric, look at it. I know you're staring at my hair thinking, man, this fella's got hair like me. Okay, that's right. If you've got breathing problems, get yourself checked out by the IROC team.
Kenny! I've been telling you. I don't know how many times I've been telling you, Kenny. I don't think I'm going to tell you that's how many times I've been telling you. Oh, Kenny, you wait. I'm going to slap you, you bent piece of toast.
So, seeing that health worker first and
Guys, sorry, just this way. Thanks, guys.
Come on, Angelina, move them. Oh, sorry there, Brad.
You keep going like this, you won't be around for Christmas, sweet cheeks. But you keep going like this, you won't see Christmas, you gorgeous thing.
I was gonna say something. That's my.
Why be over there?